Welcome back to Tales by WZ. Today's story follows a man who discovers his girlfriend is using his house as the cheating spot for his best friend's fiancée. As you listen, think about what you would have done the first time you saw that footage. My girlfriend said, "I helped a friend." I replied, "Get out of my house." Then I saved the ring footage, showed my best friend the truth, watched him cancel the wedding, sent her packing by Sunday, and saw how fast their affair hotel fell apart. I am 31. 3 months ago, I installed a Ring doorbell for normal reasons. Packages, security, maybe catching a porch pirate. I did not expect it to show me my girlfriend turning my house into an affair hotel. I have been with my girlfriend, she is 28, for 2 years. We moved in together 8 months ago. It is my house. I bought it before we met. She gives me $600 a month toward bills, but the mortgage and deed are in my name. My best friend from college is also 31. He got engaged last year. His fiancée is 29. Big church wedding planned in 2 months. 200 guests. I am his best man. At least that was the plan. Last Tuesday, I was at work on lunch break, scrolling through the Ring app to see if a package had arrived. That is when I saw it. Around 11, my girlfriend's car pulled into the driveway. Normal. She works from home. A few minutes later, another car pulled up. I recognized it, my best friend's fiancé. They went inside together. Weird, but not a big deal. Maybe they were hanging out. Then at 12:23, a guy I did not know showed up in a BMW, late 20s, casual clothes. He walked right up to the front door. My girlfriend opened it. They hugged like they already knew each other. He went inside. Now I was confused. I told myself maybe this was just a friend I had not met yet. A cousin. Something. At 1:15, the BMW guy left. 5 minutes later, my best friend's fiancé walked out and drove off. They left separately, but back to back. That is when the feeling in my stomach changed. I started scrolling back through old videos from other weekdays when I knew I was at work. It had been happening for 6 weeks. Same pattern. She arrives. A few minutes later, BMW guy arrives. They stay about an hour. They leave separately. My girlfriend is always home. My house is the meeting point. I downloaded every clip and saved it to my laptop. Then I backed everything up to the cloud. When things hurt this much, proof is a kind of shield. You are not crazy, it really happened. Wednesday, I worked from home and told my girlfriend I had meetings all day. I stayed in my office with the door closed. Around 11:30, she got a text. A minute later, she knocked on my door. "Hey babe, I am running to Target." "Need anything?" she asked. "Nah, I am good," I said. She left. I pulled up the Ring app. She did not drive off. She sat in her car in the driveway, engine off, just waiting. At 11:45, my best friend's fiancé arrived. She parked, walked up to the door, and let herself in with a spare key. I did not even know my girlfriend had given out a key to my house. At 11:52, BMW guy pulled up and went right in. My girlfriend's car was still in the driveway. She was pretending to be gone, but sitting there keeping watch. At 1:20, BMW guy left, then my best friend's fiancé. Then about 5 minutes after that, my girlfriend finally drove off and came back 15 minutes later with no bags, no receipt, nothing. She walked into my office like it was a normal day. "Target was a madhouse. I did not get anything," she said, kissing my head. "Want lunch?" "Crazy," I said. "Must be frustrating." She smiled and went to the kitchen. The gap between what people are doing and what they are saying can be huge. That gap is where your reality starts to break. That night, I lay in bed next to her while she scrolled her phone and laughed at memes. I was staring at the ceiling, thinking about how my best friend's fiancé had used my house to cheat on him and how my own girlfriend had hosted it. Thursday morning, I called my best friend. "Can you meet for lunch?" I asked. "It is important." "Everything okay?" he asked. "Just need to talk in person," I said. We met at a diner. I brought my laptop. He ordered food. I did not. There is no easy way to start that kind of talk, so I did not try to dress it up. I just turned the laptop toward him and pressed play. He watched his fiancée walk up to my front door. He watched BMW guy arrive. He watched them go in, watched them leave. Then he watched it again, and again, and again. 6 weeks worth. His face went gray. How long? He asked. 6 weeks that I can prove, I said. Could be longer. In your house? He asked. Yeah, I said. He watched a few more clips. He noticed the dates. He noticed my girlfriend's car in the driveway. Does she know? He asked. She is there every time, I said. She is the one letting them in and keeping watch. She is helping her cheat on me, he said. Yeah, I said. He sat back, closed the laptop slowly, and took a breath. I am calling off the wedding, he said. I do not blame you, I said. He left cash for his untouched lunch, stood up, and walked out. Sometimes the most loving thing you can do as a friend breaks their heart in the short term so you do not watch it shatter later. I went back to work, finished the day, and went home. My girlfriend was making dinner. How was your day? She asked. Interesting, I said. Had lunch with your buddy. Who? She asked. My best friend, I said. Showed him something cool on my Ring doorbell. She froze for half a second, then started stirring the pot again. Oh, yeah, she said. What was it? Footage of his fiancée coming to our house over and over with her boyfriend, I said, while you are here. The spoon slipped out of her hand and hit the pot. I can explain, she said. I am sure you can, I said. Go ahead. She needed somewhere safe, my girlfriend said. Her relationship is complicated. Her relationship is she is cheating on my best friend, I said, in my house. It is not that simple, she said. It really is, I said. She is sleeping with some guy. My best friend does not know. You are helping her hide it. That is the whole picture. She is going through something. She needed support, my girlfriend said. Support is talking to her, maybe helping her leave, I said, not handing her a key to my house so she can hook up on my couch. Do not be crude, she said. Do not be complicit, I said. You do not understand what she is going through, she tried again. He does not appreciate her. She deserves to be happy. Then she should break up with him, I said, not cheat on him 2 months before their wedding. It is not cheating if, she started. Stop, I said. There is no version of this that is not cheating. You showed him, she asked. You told him. Of course I did, I said. He is my best friend. You ruined everything, she said. They had a whole wedding planned. Do you know how much money they spent? Yeah, I said. I saved him from marrying a cheater. You are welcome. You are so selfish, she said. You could have minded your own business. It is my house, I said. That makes it my business. She started crying. Where is she supposed to go now? She asked. He kicked her out. Not my problem, I said. But here is a thought. She can stay with you wherever you end up living. What do you mean? She asked. Pack your stuff, I said. You have until Sunday. Her tears stopped instantly. You are kicking me out, she asked. You helped someone cheat on my best friend in my house, I said. Yeah. I am kicking you out. You cannot do that, she said. That is illegal. I have rights. You are not on the deed, I said. You are not on the lease. You are not on the utilities. You are a guest who pays some money. You have very limited rights. Sunday is your deadline. You are being ridiculous, she said. I was helping a friend. By letting her cheat in my home with a married man behind my best friend's back, I said, pack your stuff. I went to my room and locked the door. She banged on it, yelled, cried, then spent the rest of the night on the phone telling people I was crazy. Friday, I worked from home again. She sulked around the house. No apology, no real reflection, just anger that she was facing consequences. A lot of people confuse being held accountable with being attacked. Saturday morning, my phone blew up. Her mom, her sister, her best friend. Different numbers, same message. I was unfair. She made a mistake. I was overreacting. Relationships are about forgiveness. I copied and pasted the same reply to all of them. She helped someone cheat on my best friend in my house for weeks. There is nothing to discuss. Then I blocked them. My best friend texted me later. Thanks, man. Dodged a bullet. Wedding is canceled. She is at her parents'. You good? I asked. I will bring beer later, he replied. Always, I said. Sunday, her sister showed up with a U-Haul. None of them spoke to me. They loaded her things for about 3 hours. When they were done, my ex stood in the driveway. You are making a huge mistake, she said. Nah, I said. The mistake was thinking you were someone you are not. She is my friend, she said. Friends help each other. Friends do not help each other cheat, I said. That is not support, that is being an accomplice. When you are alone and miserable later, remember this was your choice. Everyone thinks you are insane, she said. Cool, I said. I will be insane in my house that is not being used for affairs. She got in the car and left. That afternoon I changed every lock, $280, worth every cent. A week went by. The calls did not stop. She used different numbers, friends' phones, anything. The messages were all the same. We need to talk. You are being immature. I deserve an explanation. My friends think you are controlling and abusive. I did not respond. On Tuesday, she parked outside my house and sat in her car for an hour. I watched her on the Ring app, staring at the house, checking her phone. Staring again. Finally, she rang the doorbell. I answered through the speaker. What? I asked. We need to talk face to face, she said. No, we do not, I said. I am not leaving until you talk to me, she said. Then you are trespassing, I said. I can call the police. You are being dramatic, she said. You helped someone cheat on my best friend in my house for over a month, I said. I do not think I am being dramatic enough. It was not like that, she said. What was it like then? I asked. She was in a bad situation, she said. She needed an escape. There is a thing called breaking up, I said. Works well as an escape. You do not understand complicated relationships, she said. I understand cheating, I said. She wanted to sleep with someone else and still get wedding gifts. You enabled it. I was being a good friend, she said. You were being a terrible person, I said. Go away. I live here, she said. No, you lived here, I said. Past tense, now you live somewhere else, go there. I ended the call. She sat in her car a while longer, then left. The next day, my best friend called. Got a weird message from your ex, he said. What did she say? I asked. She told me I should hear her side, that you ruined 2 relationships by overreacting to the footage, he said. She said if I had just talked to my fiancé, we could have worked through it. Wow, I said. Yeah, he said. She also said you are controlling and probably abusive, that she was protecting my ex from your toxic friendship with me. I laughed. Did you answer? I asked. No, he said. I blocked her, but she is telling people all kinds of things. Some of her friends believe her. I am blocking them too. Sorry you are dealing with that, I said. Not your fault, he said. You did me a favor. The next day it got weirder. I came home and found my ex and my best friend's ex-fiancé sitting on my porch. We need to talk, my ex said. No thanks, I said. You owe us a conversation, the ex-fiancé said. I owe you nothing, I said. You ruined my wedding, she said, already crying. No, I said. You ruined your wedding when you decided to cheat. I just turned on the light. It was a mistake, she said. Which time? I asked. The first time, the 10th time, or the time last week? My ex stepped in. You need to tell him you manipulated those videos, she said. Excuse me, I asked. Tell him the truth, she said. You edited them to make it look worse than it was. They are time-stamped security camera clips, I said. There is no editing. You are lying, she said. I am not, I said. But it is interesting you are asking me to lie again to protect her cheating. The ex-fiancé tried a different angle. He will not talk to me, she said. He does not answer. I cannot get closure. That is not my problem, I said. If I had not shown him he would have married you and found out later, it would have been worse. You had no right, she said. He is my best friend, I said. You were cheating on him. I had every right. My ex glared at me. You know what your problem is, she said. You think friendship means tattling like a child. I think friendship means not letting your friend marry someone who is sleeping with other men in your house, I said. Call me old-fashioned. She was going to end it after the wedding, she blurted. I stopped. After the wedding, I repeated. I looked at the ex-fiancé. So you were going to keep cheating through the wedding, then what? Drop him or drop BMW guy? She did not answer. That is even worse than I thought, I said. I'm even more glad I showed him. You are so self-righteous, my ex said, like you have never messed up. I have never turned someone's house into a cheating hub, I said. Pretty happy about that one. We are not leaving until you agree to talk to him and tell him it was a misunderstanding, the ex-fiancé said. It was not a misunderstanding, I said. It was cheating, documented cheating, in my house. That you both knew about. I pulled out my phone. Now either leave or I call the police and let them explain trespassing, I said. You would not, she said. I started dialing. They looked at each other, then walked away. As they got in the car, my ex yelled. Everyone thinks you are a psycho, she said. I will be a psycho in my quiet house that nobody is cheating in, I said. Sounds fine to me. A week later, a letter showed up from some cheap lawyer. He claimed my ex was suing me for illegal eviction, emotional distress, defamation, and destruction of property. She wanted $11,500. I sent it to the real lawyer who handled my house. He laughed. She was not on the lease, he said. She was not on the bills. You told her to leave. She left. No eviction case. As for defamation, you told the truth and you have video. I will send a response. He wrote back asking for proof of every claim. The cheap lawyer never replied. Then my best friend called again. You sitting down? He asked. Should I be? I said. BMW guy is married, he said. 3 years, wife and a kid. I sat down. How do you know? I asked. His wife called me, he said. She found messages. She thought I was the fiancé. I told her we had already broken up because of the cheating. She said good for you and then told me the rest. He told me that BMW guy had cheated before. His wife had been collecting evidence for a divorce. My ex was just the latest affair. She knew he was married. She also knew his wife had been pregnant during some of those meetings. So my ex was helping my best friend's fiancé cheat with a married man who had a pregnant wife at home. In my house. She knew and she still handed out my key. That is not being loyal. That is being empty inside. BMW guy's wife asked for the ring footage as evidence. I sent it. She later sent me a thank you card in the mail and said it helped her case. She handled it with more class than anyone else in this story. Even her best friend eventually called me. I owe you an apology, she said. I believed her when she said you were crazy and controlling. Now I know about the married guy in the house and I am like, what was she thinking? She was not, I said. You deserved better, she said. I am sorry. Thanks, I said. I appreciate it. Also, she added, she keeps saying she is going to make you pay for ruining her life. She is really fixated on it. Just watch your back. Got it, I said. Her mom showed up at my job once more, saying I had ruined her daughter's life and calling me heartless. I asked security to escort her out. That same week, someone keyed my car in my driveway. Deep scratches, no camera angle on that side. I filed a report. No proof, but at least it is on record. 2 months after everything started, my ex came to the door one last time. She rang the bell. I answered through the speaker. I want to apologize, she said. I have been in therapy. I know I was wrong. I want to make amends. Can we talk in person? No, I said. Why not? She asked. Do not you miss me? I really do not, I said. I do not think about you. I do not miss you. I am relieved you are gone. You are cold, she said. I am done, I said. That is different. She stood there, waiting for me to change my mind. I did not. She finally left. I have not heard from her since. My best friend is doing well. He is dating someone new. Normal, calm, not running secret affairs. His ex tried to reach out to him again. He blocked her everywhere. She is now with BMW guy, 2 cheaters together. They match. My house feels like mine again. I deep cleaned it, bought a new couch, changed the locks again, changed the Wi-Fi, reset the space. It is quiet. It is honest. I have gone on a few dates. Nothing serious yet. I am not in a rush. I have my house, my friend, my peace, and a clear view of what I will never accept again. People sometimes ask if I regret how I handled it, if I should have stayed out of it and kept the footage to myself. If I should have broken up with my girlfriend quietly and let my best friend figure it out later. The answer is no. He was about to marry someone who was cheating on him, using my house with a married man. My girlfriend was helping. Covering that up would not have been loyalty. It would have been betrayal in slow motion. Real loyalty is telling the truth, even when it is messy, even when it costs you, even when people who love the lie call you the villain for exposing it. She made her choices. I made mine. Here are the things I learned from all of this. Lesson 1. Helping someone cheat is not kindness, it is complicity. If you are holding the door open for an affair, you are part of the affair. Lesson 2. Your house, your boundaries. If someone uses your space to betray others, they do not respect you or your home. Lesson 3. Real friendship is telling your friend the truth, even when it hurts, not covering up their partner's lies. Lesson 4. When people show you that rules and trust mean nothing to them, believe them and step away. They will do it again to someone else. Lesson 5. Consequences are not cruelty. They are the natural result of choices. Losing access to your house and your trust is not punishment. It is a boundary. What about you? If you discovered your partner was hosting cheating in your home, would you tell the person being cheated on and end the relationship? Or would you try to keep the peace? And have you ever been in a situation where telling the truth made you look like the bad guy, even though you knew it was the right thing to do?